Hello everybody, my name is Nathan and welcome to The Bends. Today I'll be tying Jeff Ching's Bloody Maria, a fantastic shad fly that's been proven to catch a lot of fish day in day out, and so let's get into it. This fly can be tied in a size 8, 10, or 12. This one specifically here is a size 10 using a 4mm beadhead in gold. And starting off, as you can see, I've pinched the barb down just to avoid any faff and piercings. And so let's get into it. I'm using white 210 Denier thread, starting at the top near the beadhead and working down. Cut the tag and work my way to the bottom, to the back of the fly, making sure I have a substantial body and a nice angle for the tail. That's about right. And so then I'll tie in my tail. It's a combination of ice wing fiber, pearl UV in Minimix and normal hue. As well as UV Krystal flash and pearl Flashabou. And so I will tie in my tail. The tail length will be about 1.3 centimeters. So what I like to do is I like to tie my tails in long and then cut. Here's a trick. So if I want these fibers to lay flush with the beadhead, I'll angle my scissors with the beadhead and cut accordingly. And then gently but tightly wrap forward. And I mean gently so you can really capture as many fibers down as you can, and it helps create a nice clean fly. Then you can, if you have fibers popping out like that, you can definitely wrap over them. And what that will also help you do is help build a taper at the front end of your fly, which a taper means that it'll start from big and move over to the left smaller. So now that we've started a taper of the fly, I'll wrap forward to tie in the Chartreuse wire in Brassie. Right. And it helps to have minimal thread out of the bobbin to help really control the Chartreuse wire to tie on. Alright. And that will be tied all the way to the back where we ended our last wrap of the tail. Okay, like so. And then we'll tie in our red thread, Floss. You can use thread, it just might take a lot longer. The floss is a bit wider, so it helps cover more. I like to wet the tip to make it much easier to tie in, and then tie it in with a lot of extra length. So then after one wrap, you can gently pull back and seat it a bit nicer. And if it still comes past where you would like it, then you can just cut off the excess. Okay, so now I will do a half hitch to secure my thread as I'm wrapping the wire and the thread on, making sure nothing comes unraveled or gives any slack for then things to be loosely fall out. It's happened too many times in the past, so Now, pulling on the floss, I will wrap towards me, so then I can wrap away from me with the wire. So now I'll wrap back with the red floss to enhance this taper and really give a nice shape to the fly. Okay, so then I will tie off the fly with a thread, making sure I have a really secure wrap for this floss. So then, after 3 or so wraps, I will cut it off the floss, and lastly, do one more wrap, 2 wraps, and then wrap our chartreuse wire. And this wire will be wrapped away from us, cross-wrapping and making the fly a lot more durable. Making sure we have even segmentation, even as possible, of course. And I always aim for 6 visible wraps. A nice finish I like to do with these thread-bodied flies is to add a little top coat, which makes the fly a lot more durable, because as the fish bites and fights with these flies, threads of the floss might break and then make the fly a bit buggy, if you will. So we'll keep it all nice and tight and clean with this top coat. Okay, I'll let it dry like that. And that is Jeff Ching's Bloody Maria. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave your comments and criticisms down below, and see you in the next one. Ciao!